Everything you need to know about Kyle Pitts and why he's due for a big comeback this year. Pitts' fantasy production last year was awful, but a lot of that had to do with injury. But as we all know, that mostly had to do with low passing volume, as well as awful quarterback play. Mariota was so inaccurate, he couldn't connect with him, especially on the deep ball.
I need to be clear, Mariota was historically bad throwing the ball deep. The guy, Blitz, he charts all the NFL quarterbacks every year, and he said this was the worst quarterback he probably ever charted, throwing the ball deep. And that is really where Kyle Pitts wins, is deep passes.
When you look at Kyle Pitts, like per route information, he absolutely dominated last year. He dominated target share, air yards, average depth of target, yards per route run. He dominated like really big categories for a tight end. I believe things are going to be better this year because the passing numbers jumped up a little bit when Desmond Ridder was inserted at the end of last season, and I think there'll even be more going into his year 2. Another thing to consider is that the Falcons' receiving options are rather consolidated. So outside of Pitts, who I think will dominate, London is there, and really the only other big pass catching option to me will be Bijan